data governance takes an offensive or a defensive approach, and in the bank, we have taken both these approaches together and built a policy around having to nudge the grassroots employees on what is the best way to collect data, process data, then further to disseminate data into business processes, and then to archive it or delete it. Now, across the entire data lifecycle, data needs to be actively managed by people and technology. Yeah, this is how data governance policy is giving certain best practices as well as nudges to grassroots employees. And apart from that, as regulations are evolving, we can see that, there is certain best practices around privacy as well as a DPDPA law around privacy that is coming into the being. And how are the privacy office along with the data office coming together and data governance getting to imbibe some of these regulatory aspects along with the best practices of privacy and data management is something which we have earmarked in the bank. Well, to start off with, for data security, we're getting to create a trust score or a data trust for all the customers that are with the bank, which in fact means that today every customer, along with the data that in fact they have given the bank, is being assessed for quality across multiple dimensions of quality. To start with, we check for whether data is qualitative by having to look for completeness or the fill rate. We look for the accuracy of the data. We look for how consistent is the data. Then we also look for the integrity of the data and its relationship in terms of modeling. And further to that, we ensure that all of the scores that are coming from each of these dimensions are given specifically across 0 to 100. And if the scores in fact fall below 100, we look for the most recent data of a customer which exists in a different process. We bring that on, create a golden record, and we make that available to all the business process so that we can better service our customers with the most accurate data. So that's how the foundation of a data trust has been created within HDFC Bank.